MLB brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. In now is Adam Eaton. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Herrera. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. At the plate, Trey Turner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. 73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Trey Turner goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. Ball 1. Fastball down near the shoe tops. 2-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies, center fielder,
low, 1-0.
Herrera.
2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
3-1.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
Full count to Herrera, 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one is launched. Look at this. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Into the box, Carlos Santana. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
And there are 2 away now. Ready now, Michael Franco, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The pitch. 0-1 the count. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Tapper up the line. Zimmerman takes it in. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone.
Looking at a fastball to... Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Juan Soto to the plate now. Here's the first pitch to him.
Number 22.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pereira is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. They'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So striding forward now, Cesar Hernandez. Past battles with Scherzer. He's got 8 hits in 33 at-bats. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Into the box now, Wilson Ramos. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
The 2-1 on its way. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. He loses him on ball 4. Here now is Drupal Cabrera. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Ball 1.
Cabrera.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Ramos leads off first with 1 away. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Zach Eflin. Check swing and a pop-up out toward the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Stepping into the box, Jose Bautista. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Called strike over the outside corner. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Chopped weakly up the first base line. That's a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Leading off the inning.
Catcher, Matt Reeder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a fastball that misses. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So stepping in, Wilmer Defoe.
Second baseman.
First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Defoe is retired. 2 down now. Stepping in, Max Scherzer. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
1-2 to the Nationals pitcher.
2 strikes.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Herrera.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Weak grounder back to the mound. And that's out number 1. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Santana. He's set and the pitch. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Smoke toward the hole. And that will be a base hit here for Santana. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in to try it again, Michael Franco. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. stepping in and ready for another shot. Cesar Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Hit on the ground to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first. At the plate, Adam Eaton. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Center fielder.
First offering on its way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Fouled away. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number. Ready for another chance. Wilson Ramos reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to Ramos.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Step up to the plate. Greg Holland answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Ramos aboard here at first with nobody out. Ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2 balls and a strike. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Set. Here's the 3-1. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
From a hitter's perspective, you knocked a donut off your bat knowing 2 things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
And he fights him off here to foul this one over toward the right side, and it'll remain 0-2. A 1 ball, 2 strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Popped him up. Rendon in foul ground. And he brings it in on the warning track. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Odubel Herrera. Holland's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to third. Rendon has it. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turning. Stepping in, Anthony Rendon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And he lays off for ball one. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool the guy. It's 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Anthony Rendon goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that one just missed outside. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Juan Soto becomes the second out here in inning number 5. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here's the 1-0. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And that's the first out. So now Carlos Santana, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
And this is fouled at the plate. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to left. Soto has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready once again, Mike Del Franco. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set, and the 0-1. To short, hit hard. Turner has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Matt Wieters, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike to count to the switch hitting catcher, Matt Wieters. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Right over the middle, knee high.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Matt Wieters goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Wilmer Defoe is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And there's ball 1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Wilmer Defoe sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Hit down the line at first. Santana's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready for another. Shot. Kelvin Herrera enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Eaton is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in once again, Wilson Ramos. It was a walk in his last trip. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Ramos, base runner at first with 1 out. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Adam Eaton. And they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from him.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Emoji flexed biceps with medium dark skin tone. Emoji cool smile. Emoji flexed biceps with medium dark skin tone.
So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Hoskins has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Hit out towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Bryce Harper now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to...
And he struck him out to retire the side. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Zach Eflin. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
All right.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Jose Bautista. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the 0-1. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Check swing called strike. 0-1. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. The 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Anthony Rendon. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. High in the air down the right field line. Bautista has a read on it. 1 away. Juan Soto to the plate now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! Into the box now, Matt Wieters. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Coming to the plate.
Emoji happy tears.
Now,
For the Phillies, left fielder,
here's the first pitch to him.
Hoskins.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And there's one down now. So now Carlos Santana has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in on it is Eaton. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Maikel Franco. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as the
Home
play
run,
is made
come on,
here
sir.
to end the inning. Settling in now, Wilmer Defoe. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Pat Neshek will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Digging in, Kelvin Herrera. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. So 1-1 home. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss here, and that's about what you'd expect from a pitcher, I suppose. There are 2 away.
The batter, center fielder, Adam Eaton.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. His career numbers against Pat Neshek, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken there by Cabrera. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first base. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. It was a flyout for him in his last trade. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as you'll take a look at strike 1. Grounded up the first baseline. Zimmerman has it, and he is out on the tag. Digging in, Wilson Ramos. It was a walk in his last trip. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Soto ranging back. No chance. It's off the wall, and this should put the winning run into scoring position. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is inside. Joaquin Benoit is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the 9th and send this one into extra innings. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Number 83, Joaquin Benoit.
2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on him.
And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Hit hard back up the middle. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground-out victim. 2 away. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Pat Neshek. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Nick Williams will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Low for ball 1. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now the 1-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Luis Avilan takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here.
Number 7, Luis Avila.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Trey Turner is retired on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. First pitch on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. And a strikeout here yet again. It's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Emojis, 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 emoji cold sweat.
Strikes to start the inning. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after his... Now to the plate, Jose Bautista. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strike. Sean Doolittle, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. 1-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Let us go, son.
Pop high in the air. Doolittle over to his right. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. A bouncer up the middle. And there's out number 2. So next to the plate for the Phils, Rhys Hoskins. Went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Hit to short. Throw on to first, and we are going to the... Juan Soto to the plate now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Left fielder, number 20.
He's set. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1. 3 balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Swung on and missed. 3-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Ryan Zimmerman is working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Ball and 2 strikes now.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. Matt Wieters waiting on deck. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Alfaro goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Zimmerman is retired, 2 down now. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this will just get by. Here's Carlos Santana now. His career line with Doolittle. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
The 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Maikel Franco, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Now batting, Cesar Hernandez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Harper is there to make the catch, and that means we've got. Now in the box, Wilmer Defoe. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down. And the changeup is way low that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away. And now pitch on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, my goodness. Talk about a developing story here. 8 straight strikeouts, and there are 2 away now. From the stretch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Hit out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in, Jorge Alfaro. His career line with Doolittle. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Popped him up. Turner backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first down. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He was a ground out victim last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Harper is right there as he takes it for the second out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Luis Avila. Scott Kingery will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 4.
Belted high and deep into right center. Eaton going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And they will not get him at third. He's in there with 2 away as the winning run. Here's the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Off the plate, it's 94, 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play. Luis Garcia takes the hill now to begin the lucky third.
Number 57, Luis Garcia.
He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. And a strikeout here yet again. It's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. He's just 1 for 6. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. In now is Anthony Rendon. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that. Now a bunt attempt here to Cabrera for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. And now for Washington, Juan Soto. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. He's 0 for 8. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. A ball and no strikes. The 1-1. Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. Turner loves it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So striding in, Rhys Hoskins. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Check swing grounder to the right side. And that's the 2nd out. Here's Carlos Santana now, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Hit weakly back to the mound. Roll on to first is going to be in time, and that means 13 innings. Standing in, Matt Wieters. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. Been a really tough one on him. Already wearing the golden sombrero with 4 strikeouts. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. Late that time for a strike.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little early.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. The 0-2 home. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So digging in now, Maikel Franco. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Hit back up the middle. Curter fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Now at the plate, Matt Grace is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning. Starting with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Defoe is under it. 2 gone. At the plate, Jorge Alfaro. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Now at the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the dead run. And that ends the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Adam Eaton. As he's set to go to lead off the top half. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hot shot on the ground is short. And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping up now, Bryce Harper. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Hit sharply on the ground. And there's his first base hit in this one. Riding in once again, Anthony Rendon. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first two guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Skied into straightaway right. Bautista has a read on it. Oh, he botched it. He's safe at the plate. And deep into extra innings, they have taken the lead. Juan Soto to the plate now. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done. So here now is the pitcher, Luis Garcia. His getting on base would be a very good first step toward tying this one up. Aaron Altair will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. So 1-1 home. There's a sinker that misses for a ball.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three. Here's the first pitch to him. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball two. 2-0 count, and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Bautista swings, and this is well hit to left. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Striding into the box, Odubel Herrera. He was a ground out victim last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. The 2-2.
Emoji clapping hands with medium dark skin tone. Emoji clapping hands with medium dark skin tone. Emoji clapping hands with medium dark skin tone. Emoji flexed biceps with medium dark skin tone. Emoji flexed biceps with medium dark skin tone. Emoji flexed biceps with medium dark skin tone.
I'm set with the 0-1. And no swing apparently, ball one. One and two, here it comes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Adam Morgan has waited a long time, but he'll come on to work in the 16th inning. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's only 2 for 10. Scorched to third. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll strike out here yet again. As it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. So 1-1. He's taken for strike 2. Ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he's down on strikes again. Here's Carlos Santana now. He comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You've got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your hand.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Carlos Santana is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, when you rack up a whole boatload of strikeouts like he did here, there's not much of a debate to be had. He was fun to watch, and I'm excited to see how he backs it up next time.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 3 runs on 9 hits, 1 error.
Emoji thumbs up with medium dark skin tone. 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 Emoji flexed biceps with medium dark skin tone. Emoji flexed biceps with medium dark skin tone. Emoji flexed biceps with medium dark skin tone. Emoji clapping hands 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 with medium dark skin tone. Emoji thumbs up with medium dark skin tone. Emoji thumbs up with medium dark skin tone. Emoji flexed biceps with medium dark skin tone. Emoji flexed biceps with medium dark skin tone. Emoji flexed biceps with medium dark skin tone.
MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Boston Red Sox and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Now batting, Mookie Betts. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for Boston, right fielder.
First offering on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time. And the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. Here's the first pitch to him.
Martinez.
And that one stayed too low apparently. Martinez is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Striding in for Boston, Andrew Benintendi. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Fouled off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. Hernandez. Right there. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Standing in, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Back goes Martinez, and that one is gone. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch of the at-bat. This is on the ground over the first. Pierce is there. The tag, and he is out. Stepping into the box, Carlos Santana. One run in and one gone so far this inning. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Coming in is Benintendi. He gets there, and that's the second out. So coming to the plate, Maikel Franco looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
The 0-2 once more. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And another foul ball. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Betts has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola. Bogaerts, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Next up for the Red Sox, Steve Pierce. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball in for a strike.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And this is low, ball 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
1-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Pedroia stands at second with 2 gone. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. In now, Cesar Hernandez, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Fastball here too low. It's 1-0. Pedroia now at second. He's got it. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out. Standing in, Wilson Ramos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Back goes Betts on the warning track. He makes the catch. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, lifetime against Chris Sale. He has an even 10 hits in 38 ABs. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Cabrera is most often considered a third baseman, but he's actually playing shortstop for his club in this one.
Yeah, this would usually scare me a little bit. Third base being such a reactionary position and then going over to short and it being more of a rhythm and timing.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Christian Vasquez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Third inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Now to the plate is the Red Sox pitcher, Chris Sale. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Hernandez charging this one. And quickly there are 2 away. Into the box, Mookie Betts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Right to him. Throw in time and the side is retired. At the plate, Aaron Nola, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Pitcher, Aaron Nola.
The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Now at the plate, Jose Bautista.
Right fielder, Jose.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. And that is through into right field for a single. He'll get it into second. But he'll be in there with a double. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll look to duplicate his first at-bat when he homered to open the inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
So he throws him for the strikeout. Odubel Herrera becomes out number 2 this inning. And he misses with it, 1-1. Bautista at second with 2 down. Squared that one up just a little late. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around. Ready now, J.D. Martinez. As we begin the top of the 4th. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves if they don't start putting balls in gaps. This guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Gone to lead off the inning. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Benintendi is retired, and there's one away. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but it gets fouled. Again, a 1-2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game. Now at the plate, Carlos Santana comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, strike 1. Santana is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Grounded back up the middle. And he's safe. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Base hit into right center. Hernandez rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he's safe. They've taken the lead. Throw won't get him. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, runner in scoring position with Sukan. Hit hard to short. Bogarts has it. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball 1. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Dustin Pedroia is retired to kick off the inning. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
So striding forward now, Christian Vasquez will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Hernandez is calling for it, and that's the 3rd out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Aaron Nola. He'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now here it comes. And it's fouled away. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. The relay, and he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. And that'll bring him. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Shoots this one over to first. And he is out on the tag. So stepping in, Chris Sale. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch of the at-bat. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Hernandez has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts. No hits to this point. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Digging in and looking for more, J.D. Martinez. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. Into the second deck and gone. Stepping in, Andrew Benintendi.
The center fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. And a neck-high fastball that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Cabrera is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping into the box, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2. 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing it.
And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. And that would be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Franco. First pitch on its way. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. This with a slider. Santana over at second. Franco at first with no outs. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. At the plate, Wilson Ramos. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2 balls and no strikes to Ramos. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Count even at 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. Popped him up. Pedroia onto the grass. He gets there as the runner breaks for home. And he is in there. Ready for another chance as Drupal Cabrera. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The tag, and he is out. Stepping up to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Check swing called strike, 0-1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Grounder down the line at 3rd. There is Franco on to 1st, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone. Digging in to try it again, Steve Pearce. He struck out. Swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. This is on the ground over to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Pat Neshek comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 93, Pat Neshek.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled away. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, on the ground is short. Could this be two? There's one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Rafael Devers the next to bat. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Weak chopper up the line. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Stepping in, Pat Neshek. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Dribble to the right side. That winds up foul for the second strike. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So 1 away now, and that'll bring in the 2-time Major League home run champ Jose Bautista. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strike.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Ready once again, Christian Vasquez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. So 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Chris Sale. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Chris Sale is sent packing for the second out of the inning. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. His career numbers against Pat Neshek, he's 1 for 5. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in at last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And try as he might, but he... And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Digging in once again, Carlos Santana. Last time through was a base hit. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Ripped down the first base line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. High pop-up. Vasquez waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Maikel Franco. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Well, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And he'll get in there safely. So digging in now, Cesar Hernandez. He was a ground out victim last time up. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. 2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strike. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs.
J.D. Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And he makes the throw to first. Martinez is retired, and there's 1 away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Missed with a slider. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Right to Cabrera. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves it. Digging in, Wilson Ramos. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Joe Kelly, the 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Settling in now, Asdrubal Cabrera. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. 3-0. Asdrubal Cabrera ahead in a 3-1 count now. And this is swung on and hit on the ground at Pedroia at second. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Pat Neshek. First time up, he went down looking. Nick Williams will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Sir Anthony Dominguez takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Digging in, Steve Pierce. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. 1 out. Striding in, Dustin Pedroia. He's got a hitting 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Now in the box, Rafael Devers. It's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And it's fouled away. The 0-1. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. Throw goes over to third. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Now the 1-2 pitch. A little bouncer. And this one's in the dirt. And he is very lucky to make it back to second as he's back to the bag safely. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Pulled toward right center field. Herrera on the run. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Digging in, Christian Vasquez. And he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third. 2 men out. Popped him up. Santana over to his left. And that's the 3rd out. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 0-2, here it is. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's 2 for 4. Bogarts fields it cleanly over to the first baseman Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. So next to the plate for the Phils, Rhys Hoskins. He got called out on strikes his last time through. A bouncer up the middle. Bogarts to his left. He's there. Throw on to first, and we are going to the Now to the plate, the pitcher, Joe Kelly. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
The pitcher, number 56.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Kelly.
Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. The 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Bases are empty, one man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. He's got it, and there are two down now. So striding in, J.D. Martinez. And he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Digging in now, Andrew Benintendi. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs. Here's Carlos Santana now. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's 0 for 8. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Santana.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-1. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Benintendi going back to the track. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. And the Phillies offensively here tonight were led by the exploits of this man, Carlos Santana. Thanks largely to one heroic swing. He's our tops player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game. And that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Ought to be a good one here between the American League's Houston Astros and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Coming to the plate now, George Springer. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, George Springer.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. So the base is empty here with one away. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Shoots this one over to first. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Runner breaks for third. In there, now the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Now the runner's on his way home. Well, he's not squaring as the pitch is a ball. And he scores on a daring steal of home. One out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. He's set. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Oh, and confusion as he just looks at a strike. And the pitch takes off inside and it gets away. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. Here he comes on a ball and two strikes. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Correa takes his lead at third with one away. And the runner's coming home. Oh, and the bunt attempt is missed here. And he won't be able to get back to third as they tag. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Popped him up. Bregman has room in foul territory. One down. Now to the plate, Reese Hoskins.
Left fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hoskins.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Reese Hoskins becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Carlos Santana started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Ramos has got it. And he makes the throw to first. Gurriel is retired, and there's one away. Next up for the Stros, Josh Reddick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. And no swing, apparently, ball one. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Josh Reddick is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Brian McCann is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
High in the air into shallow left center. Hoskins calls for it, and that ends the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Michael Franco. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-0. Is taken below the zone for a ball. Three and 0 now. Cesar Hernandez is on deck. Franco ahead with a 3-1 count now. A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Franco on at first. Nobody out. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
And the count will be full.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again. Hit hard on the ground is short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. At the plate, Wilson Ramos. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Wilson Ramos.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. None out, runners at first and second. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number one. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's 1 for 4. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. Two gone. Now at the plate, Jake Arrieta. Justin Bohr will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Justin Bohr.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
0-1's the count.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Springer. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Adam Morgan is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Popped him up.
Leading out for the Astros.
Ramos has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's George Springer. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have...
Hit high and deep out to left. Hoskins looks up, and it's gone as they add still another. Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. 2 out, nobody on. And that one just missed outside.
Doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And leading off the inning, Jose Bautista, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Altuve has it. And a good throw gets him one gone. Striding in once again, Odubel Herrera 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Swung on but fouled off to the left. One out, nobody on. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now. To first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Popped him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gonzalez racing back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the... Here's Carlos Correa now. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Hit hard to third. Franco has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Marwin Gonzalez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. Not a big sample size. 0 for 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound? A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Here's Carlos Santana now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Michael Franco is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Cesar Hernandez is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Bregman on the move. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Striding into the box, Wilson Ramos. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Maybe not as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled. Stepping up now, Josh Reddick comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. The 1-0. Hit in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Herrera. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. Ready with the 0-1. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
2-1 the count. The 2-1 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. The second for 1 on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So here now's the pitcher, Charlie Morton. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. And he takes strike 2. And there he goes towards second. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out. Here's George Springer. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And that's off his leg on the mound. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And with that, the inning. Now batting as Asdrubal Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Adam Morgan. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th as he was a late entrant into this one. Scott Kingery will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Fastball in there for a called strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1 and 2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Missed with a breaking ball. On deck is Jose Bautista. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. First pitch on its way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Kingery, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Runner goes for second. It swung on and missed the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
2-2 the count. Now another 2-2. In the dirt here. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fouled away. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Standing in, Rhys Hoskins. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. No balls and 1 strike. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. Kingery rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as it's now a 2-run game. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Carlos Santana. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. 0-1 count and the pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And the run is in to score from third. And he's safe. Stepping into the box, Michael Franco, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90. Hector Rondon trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here. Victor Arano takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 64.
So coming to the plate, Jose Altuve. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
1-1 to count. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounder down the line at third. Bronco fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. In now, Alex Bregman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that misses, ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. He chases after ball 3, and instead it's 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Sliders in for a strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. So here's the cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now a throw over and the runner back. First offering on its way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
The 2-1 home. Ball even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. There goes Bregman off of first. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. He's on the move again from first. He swings and misses. Throw down. He is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Into the box, Marwin Gonzalez will swing it from the left side right here. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. He's going to have to make some good pitches here.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. There's ball 4. Standing in, Yuli Gurriel. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Here's the 1-1. And that one just missed outside.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat. And takes a knee-high fastball.
0-1 Cesar Hernandez.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Cesar Hernandez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Ready now as Dribble Cabrera. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind. No balls and 2 strikes.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Now at the plate, Victor Arano is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Nick Williams will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Williams.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a cold strike 2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Here's the first pitch to him. A little bouncer. It's foul, strike 1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And that lead disappears with it, as this is now a 3-3 ball game.
Now batting
From the stretch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Tommy Hunter is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
number 96.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick.
Hunter.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. On the move is Batista, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. The previous history with Tommy Hunter, he's 1 for 4. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Hunter features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. And he tries to bunt here with 2 strikes, but he's out. At the plate, Hector Rondon. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. 0-1 the count. 0-1, here it comes. On, he pops it up. Hernandez moving to his left. In there, a base hit. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, George Springer. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. On deck, Carlos Santana. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and he's in at third base with nobody out, representing the go-ahead run.
Number 41.
So stepping in, Carlos Santana. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2. Check his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider.
This game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Roberto Ozuna comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the field. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Payoff pitch one more time. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with 1 big out on the scoreboard now. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Throw won't get him, and he is out on the tag. Oh, and the tag will get him at home plate. Stepping in, Jose Altuve. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. In is Batista, but this gets down a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. And he will make it in safely. He's in at third as the go-ahead run. Stepping into the box, Alex Bregman. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. And with the free base at first, it looks like the dugout will issue the free pass, so that'll make for runners at the corners with nobody gone. And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. He's set and the pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Not a good at bat from him so far. He's got the bases loaded out there, but he's been way too aggressive, chasing the first 2 pitches way out of the zone. He should be sitting pretty right now instead of being down 0-2 in the count.
And look out as that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch. And all 3 runners on the move here. Now the suicide squeeze, but it's popped up. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single. Stepping in and ready for